Good morning, guys. Welcome back to CNC Life. Today is a much different video than usual because we have something crazy happening today for our family. What's crazy is I really wanted to talk to you guys about this before today happened, but I didn't get the chance because we've just been so busy. But today is officially the day that we have decided that we are done having babies.
Yes, we are.
We're done having kids.
So Ira's gonna be our last baby that we're gonna have.
Yep, and what are you doing today?
I did this when Cassie was gone. I finally called the urologist and set up an appointment for a vasectomy.
Ooh, so Carlos, while I was in Tennessee, he had like his consultation basically. And now today's the day that Carlos is getting a vasectomy.
Yep.
We're done having babies, you guys.
Doctor!
So Carlos is heading in for his procedure. We're actually just about to head out of the house. And we're hoping it's no big deal. I hear great things about vasectomies. I hear it's like literally a walk in the park.
It's funny because in the beginning a long time ago when we talked about this, I always said that I'm never going to have a vasectomy.
Yes, Carlos literally, and in the beginning of our relationship, he told me he wasn't going to do it. And I said, just you wait. Wait till I have babies, and I want you to look me in the eyes and tell me you wouldn't get a vasectomy.
Yes. Prior to having kids, we talked about like how many kids do we want, and we always never knew, but we did talk about once we were done having kids, if I was going to have a vasectomy, and I always said no.
He said no at first, but then I had Jackson, and your tune changed real quick. I think right after having Jackson, Carlos was like, I will get a vasectomy.
And I did debate this a lot in my head when I did say I was never going to have a vasectomy, but then I saw Cassie go through the whole 9 months of pregnancy twice.
And C-section.
And I just saw like, wow, she's doing this for us. And I said, the least thing I could do is just get a vasectomy for her.
Yes, and this will be really great because I'll be able to get off birth control, which we all know is probably screwing up my hormones and things like that. So this is gonna be really awesome that I get to be done on birth control, which means I get to just start like being like a regular person, I feel like. So yeah, Carlos goes in today, and we're really curious how it's gonna go. I really hope it's no big deal like everybody says.
Fine.
What are you most nervous about?
I just it's not the procedure, it's the after of like of the soreness probably that I've been reading that I'm gonna have.
Yeah, mostly worried about after, not the actual procedure. So we're gonna take you guys along for the ride today. Fingers crossed, everything goes well.
And also, I'm not gonna be able to help Cassie today because they told me I'm not allowed to lift anything
for at least a couple days, I think, but almost a week too, just to be safe. But at least a couple days, Carlos is going to be absolutely useless in the house.
I'm still gonna help you. I'm just not allowed to pick up the kids anymore, like carry them for long. I'm sure I can still pick them up, but I'm not gonna be like carrying them a lot.
Yeah, I just dropped Carlos off at the doctor office. I am like very nervous, you guys. I don't know why I'm nervous. I guess it's just like it's the end of a chapter for us, and I can't believe the day actually came because we've been talking about it since I was pregnant with Iris. I was like, this might be it for me. I don't know if I want to be pregnant again. Her pregnancy was very hard on my body, and then once we had her, we were just like, you know what? Our family is complete. But there's always that little smart part of you that's like a little bit like, I don't know, maybe not. But I really do think that this is it for us. And can't believe he's actually going to get a vasectomy. They actually didn't even have him down for an appointment today. So that's actually hilarious. They had him down for earlier, and then they changed it to the time we're at right now. And when we went in, they were like, oh, we don't have you down. So I was like, oh, Carlos, you're not getting it today. But they actually ended up taking him anyways, which I just think is hilarious. That they're just like, sure, we can give you a vasectomy today. Come on in. Anyways, I'm waiting in the car though. I'm nervous for him. I hope everything goes well. Write down good thoughts for Carlos, you guys. And if you guys have any experience in this, leave them down there for him. I'm sure he'd love to read them. I'm actually going to leave right now and go get Jackson some lunch because he's starving, he said. Are you hungry? Mm-hmm. He's starving, so I'm going to go get him some food and then come back. I heard that this really does not take a lot of time, so I don't want to be gone too long. I would hate to not be here when Carlos walks out. So I'm going to run over and get him some food real quick so that we can wait here for him. Made it back in time. Jackson got his Chick-fil-A. Carlos said that he is in the actual room now. He was actually in the waiting room for a while. He's in the room, so I'm assuming that he is getting his procedure. And I'm waiting right outside the front. They said it really shouldn't take that long. I hear it's literally like a 20-minute, 10-minute procedure, so I just have like my own anxiety of him like doing something. He's in our entire time being together, he's never had any kind of procedure or anything done. So this is like my first time ever being like the caretaker. Like, you know, normally he takes care of me. He takes care of me, especially like during my pregnancy and my C-sections. But this will be the first time where I'm like, are you okay? Just got home. We just had some food and some good food. And Carlos just got himself on the couch, which is good. And we're gonna give you guys a little rundown of how everything went. He made it, first of all. You're alive, which is great. You're alive.
It was only bad like in the beginning.
Okay.
Like once I was in the waiting room, I was fine. But then once I went to the room, and I was just like, holy crap, this is really happening.
You're really doing it.
I didn't really know what to expect. I'm just like, I already know they're just gonna go down there. He's gonna do his thing. And I was definitely very nervous. And once the doctor came in, everything was ready to go. Yeah, when I had my consultation, he told me mine was gonna take a little longer because of some stuff. And when I went in there, it did take a little longer than usual, but he got it done.
And it was uncomfortable, or?
It was very uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable, but would you call it like super painful, or do you feel like it was a little something?
It was, I wouldn't say I didn't feel no pain.
Okay.
I did feel some stuff.
But short-lived a little bit. It was a quick procedure,
yeah,
right?
It was like, what would I say, like 15 minutes?
Okay.
Or maybe 10 to 15 minutes.
10 to 15 minutes.
I wasn't keeping track of my time.
Well, the important thing is that Carlos did it and he got through it. Yeah. And he's home now.
I just hope that in 3 months when I have my other appointment, everything is good, that I don't have to go back.
All done. Yeah.
Because I'm not doing it again.
This was his one time doing it.
I was like, yeah, I don't want to go through this again. And I did it for Cassie. And
yes.
I did it for us, actually. I didn't want Cassie to go through the process of getting more injections for birth control.
Or getting my tubes tied.
Or getting her tubes tied. Because obviously it's easier for me to do this than for her to go to the hospital and get her tubes tied.
For sure.
But overall, I didn't like it.
You don't have to like it.
I'm glad it's done.
You don't have to like it. You just had to do it.
Yeah, I know I had to do it. I'm glad it's over.
Yeah.
I just hope he just had discomfort for like today and tomorrow.
Yeah.
He just said use ice.
Yeah.
And ibuprofen or Tylenol.
So you're good. You did it.
I'm good.
You're awesome. We got the kids to bed, and I, on our way home from Carlos's appointment, picked us up some delicious peach cobbler and ice cream. I know. We're supposed to be on like a really cool diet where we're like losing weight. But the matter of the fact is we've been a little off that because we were sick, and then now we got this. And I thought it'd be a great celebration for Carlos because 1, I love peach cobbler, but 2, he does too.
This is the coolest surprise. Oh man, I miss this stuff.
It's yummy, huh? Mm-hmm. And like the kids are asleep, so we don't have to share.
Oh, I know, Jackson will be all over.
We just get to enjoy a little dessert and snack. Oh man, let me try. I'm gonna try a bite of this. So I forgot to tell you guys something that happened at the doctor office that I thought was absolutely bizarre. You guys will have to correct me if I'm wrong. So in order for Carlos to get his procedure, I had to sign off on it and allow him basically to get it,
yeah,
like as his wife.
She had to give him permission. Or else they wouldn't have done it.
And so Carlos told me this a few weeks ago. He was like, you're gonna have to come inside with me with the kids and come basically sign a paper and be like, my husband can be sterilized or whatever. And I swear I looked it up and like, that's not legal. I was like, that's not legal. They can't do that. And I looked it up and it's not legal. Like, you're not allowed to do that. But then I went to the office and I was like, why am I doing this? I asked them and they were like, oh, it's a state law in North Carolina. And the same goes if I had to get like my tubes tied. Like, he would have to sign off on me getting my tubes tied and vice versa for a vasectomy. Isn't that crazy, you guys?
Granted, she did sign it because we did want this procedure done with.
Yeah, it's like, obviously I did it. And honestly, like, I thought that was like, I don't know. I thought maybe it wasn't true. So I almost got him a new office, but I was like, too late. We're already
I'm
like
already here. I already got the appointment. I'm gonna have to be another month out if I want to do this again.
It's not a big deal, but like, you're telling me like, you wouldn't have been able to do that? Like, if you were done having kids and I said no, they would not give you a vasectomy. That's crazy, you guys. Leave down in the comments if you've ever heard of that and if it's legal. I'm gonna look it up more because I swear I looked it up and it's not. But then the front office was like, oh, it's a North Carolina law. That's what she said. That's what she said, right?
Yeah, that's what she said.
It's a North Carolina law.
I still think she doesn't know what she was talking about.
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up.
If I didn't want to do this, I would have been like, yep, you're right, I can't do it.
All right, guys. I just want to give you guys an update on how Carlos has been waddling around the house.
No, I just feel a little bit of discomfort now.
You kind of look like a penguin, you know? You're like a waddle.
I just feel like I shouldn't be walking right. I don't want to accidentally do something wrong. So I'm just kind of like doing this. It's not because it's like,
you're not like getting paid.
I'm doing it on purpose because I don't want to do anything wrong.
Anyways, guys, we're actually about to head off to bed. So thank you all for the well wishes for Carlos.
I'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Give him another day or two and he'll be running around with Jackson.
He did say 2-3 days, but 2 days. 2 days.
Yep. Anyways, that's it for today's vlog. We hope you guys liked it. If you did, smash that thumbs up button. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye guys.